Hello everyone, my name is Mr.Wright. Today I discovered a Reddit post from a couple of days ago from Rainbow Six Siege. For those who don't know Rainbow Six Siege, I guess it ain't gonna matter too much to you, but you have to remember that your game could be next for this. So you'll see on your screen now the chat toxicity update for Rainbow Six Siege. Give you a second to read it real quick. Now, starting next week, we'll be implementing an improvement on the system we've been using to ban players that use racial and homophobic slurs or hate speech in-game. The bans will fall within the following durations depending on the severity. So first off, how severe is the hate speech? So if I hurt someone's feelings really badly, is that a permanent ban? Or is it based off how much slur/hate speech I'm even doing? Like first it was YouTube, then it was Twatter, now it's Twitch, Overwatch from Blizzard, now Rainbow Six Siege. What the hell is going to be next for this crap? So 2-day ban, 7-day ban, 15-day ban, permanent ban depending on the severity, and probably if you get rebans repetitively, it's probably be longer and longer until permanent. It's stupid. Why the hell am I being banned for saying shit in an online video game? It makes no sense to me. We'll be tracking the frequency at which language that violates the code of conduct is used by individual players and will apply the appropriate ban on a case-by-case basis. So as I said, it's going to be bans based on how many times you get caught. Or caught, quote-unquote. The type of language we'll be taking action against is outlined in the following section of the Code of Conduct. Any language or content deemed illegal, dangerous, threatening, abusive, obscene, vulgar, defamatory, hateful, racist, sexist, ethically offensive, or constitution harassment is forbidden. First off, what is the difference between racism and ethically offensive language? There is no difference. It's the same fucking thing. Players that receive a ban for toxicity will pop up that states their ban was a result of their toxic behavior. A global message will also be displayed similar to the current global broadcasts for cheating. It will read, username has been banned for toxicity. So for those who don't play Rainbow Six Siege, whenever a player is banned for cheating, on the top right of your game, it doesn't matter if you're casual, competitive game, it will say their name, they've been banned by BattleEye, it doesn't tell you what for exactly, that they've been banned by BattleEye, which means cheating. This basically will pop up as well saying username has been banned for toxicity. So, what the hell? What does this mean for Rainbow Six Siege? It means Big Brother is coming back to Rainbow Six Siege. What game is going to be next is what I fear. I fear League of Legends, Dota, something like Smite, perhaps one of these bigger, more popular games, the Rainbow Six Siege or Overwatch, will have this happen to them. And if it does, I believe there'll be a massive change, as I said in my previous video, from culture-based things to political-based things, if people actually start to see how insane the censorship like this is getting. Now, some would argue that hate speech isn't free speech, and we'll have that debate another time. As of right now, there is no reason for Rainbow Six Siege to be doing this. Rainbow Six Siege does have a toxic community. I will openly admit this. I play Rainbow Six Siege on a daily basis. And I play with a low frame rate. I get yelled at a lot. I get called a bitch. I get called a sick fuck. I get called a faggot. Guess what? Grow the fuck up. It's words. Words have no meaning. They have no value unless you give it to them. This is fucking ludicrous that we're getting to this point. Now I'll admit I'm a little bit more emotional as this directly affects me and my friends in the games we play together. Anyways, the last statement they say is this is our first step towards managing toxicity in Rainbow Six Siege. We will have more information to share about our other plans at a later date. And you can guarantee your ass I'm going to be all over those plans, pointing out every fucking flaw. This is part of the concern I'm having with the censorship. Now, I'm not saying directly that Rainbow Six Sieges are banning people who have different political ideals, but people with different political ideals can get people banned for quote unquote hate speech even though they've done nothing wrong. Also, how is this applied to a voice communication basis? As Rainbow Six Siege relies heavily on voice communication, where most things said are said in voice. How are they going to do a case by case basis for voice controls, voice commands, and voice input? Does that mean they're going to be recording the audio of every game I play, especially the games I get reported in? Does this mean that we're having literal Big Brother be watching over our shoulder as we play Rainbow Six Siege? This is insane. Why are we getting to this point in games? We shouldn't be here. This shouldn't be happening to Rainbow Six Siege. It shouldn't be happening to Overwatch. It's a game. How come the words we say in a goddamn video game have so much impact and value that people are willing to censor / ban them for quote unquote hate speech when it's a fucking game? Grow the fuck up. Ugh. Alright. That was a bit more emotional than I intended it to be. But this is Mr. Wright, signing out. Talk to you all next time.